Our tail of the tape for this, our first fight, live on pay-per-view. 26-year-old Benoit against 36-year-old Serrano. Benoit 2 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. To officially get us underway, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia for UFC 201, Lawler versus Woodley. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 3 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Cundinamarca, Colombia, Fredy el Profe Serrano. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 8 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, Ryan Babyface Benoit. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Blake Grice.
Blake Grice, our referee. First fight here live on pay-per-view from Atlanta. Chrissy, Vanessa, Gemelette here.
All right, boys, here we go. You ready?
Inside Phillips
You
Arena.
Ready? Fight!
Here we go. Yellow trunks for Serrano, blue trunks for Ryan Benoit.
Keep an eye on Benoit's left high kick. Very powerful left kick. And Fredy Serrano, of course, one of the most accomplished grapplers in this division.
And Joe, Ryan Benoit is an orthodox fighter, but he does love to utilize the southpaw stance. We've seen it many times. Oh, my.
He went low with that.
Serrano throws a big right hand. Both men kicking at the same time early. Benoit taking over the center of the octagon.
Serrano looking for an axe kick.
Yeah.
Benoit taking his time on the outside.
Arm kick. Talked about the power of Serrano. It's not just in his hands.
And he caught that kick by Benoit, and Benoit goes for a
That is
ride.
a takedown. Wow. Right into side control.
Inside control, Benoit's got to let go of that head. He's got to let go of that head. He can get choked here. If he holds on to that guillotine choke, or at least the arm, rather, wrapped around as an attempt, he can get choked.
Serrano, a competitor on season 3 of The Ultimate Fighter Latin America, was involved in the fight of the season.
Good
and they're back up.
Excellent scramble by Benoit from the bottom.
Just underway at 125. Serrano and Benoit. See, now he's in the orthodox stance.
He got caught. He got caught.
Looking to finish. The scramble. Serrano's okay.
Benoit's holding on to the guillotine. Serrano takes him down. Again, inside control. He's got to let go of that guillotine. But it doesn't appear that Serrano understands the Von Flue choke. If he did, he'd clasp his hands together and drop his left shoulder down on the neck of Ryan Benoit. When a guy's holding on to the head in this position, you can get choked. Nikita Krylov got choked by Ovince St. Preux with the very same technique.
2 big takedowns for Serrano. Taking Ryan Benoit for a ride both times.
Serrano, I guess he just doesn't know it, but the technique is there. And now they're back to the scramble. Serrano holding on to the head here, lands a knee.
They will continue to battle here in the clinch.
Benoit looking to take him down.
Don't do that again, Fredy.
Pressure from babyface Ryan Benoit, just 26 years old.
Good right hand by Benoit. Oh, and again.
He caught him as Serrano was looking for a takedown, Joe. Fredy was low and Benoit connected.
Fredy is really loading up, Mike. I mean, every shot he throws has everything on it, and they're all coming really obvious.
Well, 2 of his 3 career wins, and like I said, he's very young, and MMA miles have been by knockout.
But he's making it very obvious what he wants to do. He's step back, throw everything. Step back, throw everything. Nice leg kick by Benoit.
Stepped into that. Under a minute on the clock here in the first of a possible 3 5-minute rounds.
Wow, real low with that takedown. Yeah, I mean, he crawled to him. And Serrano got him pinned up against the cage here. Benoit frames and tries to get a shot off, but Serrano lands a punch. Benoit's kind of getting the rhythm of what Serrano's doing for sure. He's looking for that left high kick that we talked about. Oh, again with the axe kick by Serrano. Very unusual that a guy with a limited striking arsenal opens up with axe kicks. Good leg kick there by Benoit.
Benoit has definitely owned the center of the octagon. Had a couple of really good scrambles. Spin, but no attempt.
Which is
up the
very,
middle.
very rudimentary striking by Serrano.
Serrano thought Benoit might have been a little late there.
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's take a look at it. There's a kick, and here's a takedown, and he goes for a big ride. Boom. And there's a right hand by Benoit and a left hand afterwards. Now listen how late this is at the end of the round. Now, that's unfortunate and that is late. Here's why it's significant. Ryan Benoit did that to Sergio Pettis after he stopped him. He hurt him, and after he was down, he kicked him when he was on the ground, after the fight had been stopped. So it might be an issue.
Keep your right hand high.
Nonetheless, it will fuel this feud just a little bit more, because Serrano was not happy.
Well, I'm sure he's aware of what happened in the Sergio Pettis fight, and it was a terrible moment for Benoit. He's lost his head, and he was so excited that he won. He was attacking him after the fight was over.
The apology was made non-verbally from Benoit to Serrano, and they're all good to go. Round 2. Serrano looking for, really, Joe, one big punch, one big kick.
Yeah, he's not setting up
fight.
anything.
Nope.
I mean, he's just moving away and then loading up. But it doesn't mean that he can't land with these things.
For sure.
And there he almost landed with a spinning back fist. But if Benoit fights smart, he has a definitive striking advantage. And he's been able to survive the wrestling so far. But he's loading up with a spin here, really cocking his hips. There's that axe kick again.
Pushing forward. Benoit was there defensively.
Takedown defense by Benoit.
Yeah, nice sprawl.
Very nice, but still got that single. The drive of Fredy Serrano, he pushes in, but he's got to be careful of his neck. He's trying to tuck his chin here before he executes this takedown. He's trying to get his chin into a better position. You should see how he turned his chin. He turned his chin and then pinned it up against his chest. He doesn't like it. He's out. And there's that axe kick again.
Over and over.
Here's the guillotine. Serrano slammed him right out of it.
3 big slams by Fredy Serrano. Benoit doing a good job of controlling posture here.
Yeah, he's holding onto the head. He's got full guard. And Serrano trying to throw some punches here, but he's got to pass. He's got to, at the very least, he's got to posture up. He's not going to really get any power off of any of his shots like this.
Yeah, and Benoit
There's some
was
blood,
looking at the
Mike.
referee, Joe.
There's some blood, and I can't tell who it's from. I believe it's
Fredy,
from Serrano.
Yeah. I noticed it as well. At least he's past half.
Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, it's the forehead, somewhere on his forehead. And that might have come actually from the takedown, Mike. I mean, he was caught in a guillotine choke when he slammed him to the ground. He might have hit his own head on the ground. We don't really know. We'll take a look at it in the break. Oh, caught him with that left hook. Yeah, Serrano is just winging these shots from the outside.
And Benoit is sprawling very well. Yes, there have been 3 big slams, but Benoit has been able to defend some of the takedown attempts as well, and he does again.
And there again, these takedown attempts
Watch the back of the head, Ryan.
crazy low.
Can Benoit stay up here? Yes, nice job by Ryan Benoit.
Excellent job by Benoit. And Benoit took a look at the clock.
Well, he did take this fight on 10 days' notice.
That's a good point.
Shaking him out.
But if he's smart, he'll stay on the outside and relax, because Serrano's making everything real obvious when he's coming in. And Benoit has a bit of a height and reach advantage. Nice leg kick there. Saw that wound up from a mile away. Look at Serrano. This is crazy watching his striking technique, because it's so unusual.
Yeah, he definitely wants the highlight reel finish.
This is like a street fight. I mean, he's like running at him with his hands down, but then once he gets the wrestling going, I mean, his wrestling's very high level, as you see right there.
Right into side control once again. So 4 takedowns with just over a minute remaining in round 2.
But what's been interesting is that Benoit's been able to get back up every single time.
Yeah.
Serrano hasn't really had much success in holding him in position. But see, he gets him here and he's not doing anything. He's allowing him to control his posture, because he's real tight to him, like he's holding on to him. But he's not really able to get off any shots here. These are just little baby punches. He's dropping his hips down on his face, which is technically illegal.
Make sure you're not landing with your knee, Fredy.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Make sure that's not your knee. The hip is fine.
The hip is fine,
That's
not
his
the
hip.
knee.
You can
Don't
slam
land
your
with that
hip
knee,
down on a
Fredy.
guy? That's weird. I mean, if you can hit a guy, it's very strange. Like, where do we decide what's a kick? What's a knee? Is a hip? Has anybody knocked anybody out ever with a hip?
Not that I know of.
Listen for the bell.
Maybe on the disco dance
It's
floor.
kind of interesting watching that, though. I kind of think you could generate some power. They're back up to their feet. It might be one of the first times we've ever seen a guy try to drop hips on someone when they're on the ground. It made me think, is that legal? It's not a knee. If it was a knee, it would be illegal. See here, yeah, I think he did that to himself. I think the cut came from slamming his own head into the mat, because immediately thereafter we started to see blood.
But you gotta throw your strikes in order to make him stay off you. Okay. I'm gonna go this round. Hey, close that ice. Hey, focus. Hey, hey, that means you need to use it. Listen to me. That means you need to use a 2 and your kicks. Use your teeps and your leg kicks. Do you understand? Hey, stay in tight, collar tie positions in those spots. Throw your right hand hard. Throw this. If you have to move this, just throw it out there like it looks like something. Okay, but you got to throw combinations with this and your legs. Do you understand? Let's go, Ryan.
5 minutes remain in our first fight here live on pay-per-view. UFC 201, Lawler versus Woodley.
Ready? You back to fight.
One more touch. Benoit wants to engage immediately.
And Serrano with the big drive for the takedown, and he gets it. Serrano right back in the guard. But here, when he gets him in guard, look, stays real close to his body and really isn't doing anything. He's throwing these little punches, but he's not posturing up. He's not attempting to move to a more dominant position. Just kind of holding him in place here. What we're seeing here is a 3-0 MMA fighter. We're seeing a very talented wrestler, a guy who's a great athlete, and, you know, if his body holds up at 36 years of age, we might see him become a great MMA fighter. But right now, he's a guy with an extraordinary skill set that doesn't do much once he executes it.
Of course, we have Henry Cejudo in this division as well.
But a big difference. Yes. Henry Cejudo, first of all, he's got very good striking. And Henry is more than comfortable staying on the feet and banging it out. He's very smooth and technical. And he's a gold medalist in the Olympics.
Yes.
Further and further along
in his evolution.
Much.
Most certainly.
Yeah, much, much further along. And that goes to show you how good Mighty Mouse is, because he shut him down in the first round.
Yeah, big time.
Listen to me, freeze!
There you go, you're going to stand him up. 3.5 on the clock.
Turn around, Ryan.
5 takedowns for Fredy Serrano.
What is that? That is crazy.
He almost ate a knee.
Well, he's crawling into these takedowns. I've never seen anybody attempt takedowns that low. Very unusual. And he's into full guard here. And Benoit passing here. Benoit's going to take his back if Fredy's not careful. A lot of times wrestlers, will especially if they're inexperienced in grappling, they will instigate these scrambles because they have instincts. And they don't think about protecting their neck or their back. But he's back up to his feet. Just sheer grappling ability.
Ryan Benoit is trained under Mark Lehman and Ricky Lundell in his corner tonight, so you know he has worked diligently on his grappling game. Tumble, but nothing happened. I don't think I've seen that before.
No, this is very unusual.
Not a huge advantage either way in significant strikes.
I bet Benoit would have loved to take this fight with an actual camp.
Good point.
But stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right?
Absolutely.
He keeps landing that kick, but Serrano instigates, oh, nice spinning back fist on the break by Benoit. Took a big look up at the clock.
Yeah, now at this point though, Joe, he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Well, now leave the rest in the octagon, empty out the tank.
It's easy to say, but 2 minutes seems like a long time when you're tired. 2 minutes seems like a long time when you're hitting the bag when you're tired.
That is a great point.
Look at that, that is crazy. His takedowns, it is a good kick by Serrano. His takedowns are so unusual.
Yeah, and Benoit literally jumped over it.
Yeah. When have you ever seen that?
Just a moment ago, but never. But never before that.
Look, we've seen Serrano knock guys dead inside the octagon. He still has power. Oh, there's a nice head kick by Benoit. And an uppercut by Benoit. And a good shot to the body.
Benoit trying to fight that off. He does. Well done. Third and final round.
Serrano lands a kick. Serrano's going to spin, like real obvious.
Nice kick.
He was looking for that back fist.
Benoit wanted to follow that up with a head kick. Heavy kick again.
And Benoit instigates a clinch.
Time ticking away though. 30 seconds.
Good shot to the body by Benoit.
And to the head.
You should separate here.
20.
Don't hold the cage. Don't hold the cage. Do not put your fingers through
Good
the cage.
elbow. Oh, good right hand by Benoit. Excellent right hand.
Serrano gets out of danger for now. Final seconds of this fight. Benoit landed a big punch late, but they do go the distance. Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
I think this is probably the most axe kicks we've ever seen thrown inside the octagon and by a wrestler, which is pretty crazy. There's a head kick he attempted, wheel kick. kind of grazed him. And here's a big takedown by Serrano off of the guillotine, and that's the one that cut him, we believe. And here's another.
Five takedowns unofficially for Fredy Serrano. And Ryan Benoit on 10 days notice, hoping that he has earned his second UFC win. Judges rendering their decision. Bruce Buffer grabbing the scorecards.
Tell me the truth, man. Don't tell me. I'm telling you, you got a knockdown in the first round, but he took you down. Then from there,
Just be careful. Listen, punching after the bell, all that. Let's be careful. I know he did it. Be careful. Okay, excuse me.
All right, here comes Bruce Buffer. Time for our official decision, brought to you by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for just $30, period. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Chris Lee scores the contest 29-28 Serrano. James Corbett scores it 29-28 Benoit. And Ken Coffey has it 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Ryan Babyface Benoit.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Ryan Benoit. First of all, Ryan, congratulations. You took a chance in this fight, taking it on 10 days' notice against a really unorthodox guy in Fredy Serrano. How surprising were some of his attacks?
Thank you, God. That was incredible. Man, he hit me with some goofy kicks, some stuff that nobody's ever thrown at me before. Took me a second to wake up. You know, I took it on 10 days' notice. I was getting up off the couch, man. I haven't fought since November. You know, this was a great fight. I'm so glad Fredy accepted the fight. It was a short notice fight for both of us. It was a little shorter for me, but you know, I'm nothing but thankful. Fredy's a crazy, crazy guy. He's super tough, man. You know, I had to really dig deep. I got great coaches. Saxon, I just started with Ricky Lundell, who's incredible. All you fighters out there, you need to get with the new philosophy. You need to get with Ricky Lundell. He has the new era, the new age of MMA. He has Moneyball MMA.
Did he pay you for this?
No, he didn't. I love Ricky. He don't gotta pay me nothing.
I love Ricky too. Now let's take a look at some of the action in this fight. You caught him with some clean shots, but his scrambling and his wrestling, how difficult were they to deal with, and is that something you anticipated coming in this fight?
I definitely anticipated his wrestling. He's an Olympic wrestler. You know, it was something I was ready for. You know, getting in the fight, it's a different thing than when you prepare for it. But, you know, I got a great team. They kept me focused, and, you know, I had to really, really keep my mind sharp on this one. I had to dig deep. I was gassed out from the second the bell rang. So, you know, I had to really, really dig deep in this one. He's a crazy fighter. He threw some crazy stuff at me, but, you know, mentally I was prepared. Everything was different in this fight. You know, thank you to my family. Thank you to God. Thank you to Melly. Thank you to my training camp. Everybody that helped me on short notice. Mark, you know, Saxon, everybody at home. I love you guys.
Congratulations. Ryan Benoit,